Good morning. Thank you for having us, Ms. Land, at the Turner-Bartels K-8 School. So my name is Cristina Shoji Pellizzetti, and I am an architectural associate and a lead green building specialist. I volunteer at the USGBC, U.S. Green Building Council in Florida, and as requested by our partner, Temple Terrace Farm to School, I'm going to be talking about the Green School Movement and the Green Apple Day initiative. So today, we're going to be presenting more about the U.S. Green Building Council nonprofit organization, the present in our local chapter, which is USGBC Florida. We're going to be presenting some photos of before and after of our last year Green Apple Day initiative here in Tampa, and also would like to be sharing with our partners ways to transform our schools in more beautiful, safer, greener, and healthier learning environments. So the mission of the U.S. Green Building Council since 1993 is to change the places where we live, work, and play to ensure a more sustainable future for humans and the planet. So the USGBC, that's how we call it's a nonprofit organization and is widely recognized by its green building rating system, which is LEED, right? Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. And what it is, it promotes better, more sustainable, healthier buildings, not just in US, but in more than 170 countries. So on average, a green building saves about 25% of energy, 11% of water, have almost 20% lower maintenance and costs, and lower 34% of greenhouse gas emission. So, how do we bring that locally, right? So the Florida marketplace is increasingly understanding that sustainability is the key for a more prosperous future, right? So the mission of our local chapter, which is USGBC Florida, in all the 7 regions, is really to build public awareness and promote and demand, right, better high-performance buildings, not just locally, but count and in state levels. So for example, Florida has over 3,700 buildings that are LEED certified, building and projects that follow that guidance. For example, University of South Florida and University of Tampa have more than 10 LEED certified buildings in higher education, among the plus 300 buildings that we have in all over our state. For K-12 buildings, we have almost 100 buildings, schools that are LEED certified, greener schools. The Patricia Sullivan Partner School in Tampa was awarded last year as the best project for a school. It's a K-5 school at, near downtown. So it's part of the Hillsborough County School, like your school. So now we bring in the Center for Green School, which was founded by USGBC in 2010 to serve the mission to create a better future, preparing this new generation, right, in a way that it can equate sustainability and success. I don't know if you knew that, but 1 in 6 Americans set foot in a building schools every day. So there are over 130,000 schools in US, which occupy a square footage equivalent to half of the commercial building sector. So one of the opportunities that USGBC, federal and local, see in greening our school is because of the enormous scale of both people and place involved in this movement. So we know that on average, the green schools, they say they use less energy, they use less water, but they can save on average $100,000 a year on cost maintenance. So our understand that that's enough savings to hire one new teacher, to buy 200 new computers, or even 5,000 textbooks. But we go further, green schools also, they can increase the students' ability to learn by keep them healthier, attentive, and present. So Center for Green Schools has studies that show that short-term focus and long-term health along with occupational educational places can increase students' ability to learn, but also will be very determined on where the student attends school. So where you learn matters. So Green Apple Day of Service comes with this mission, and since 2012, more than 7 million students over 73 countries have benefited with this initiative. And what it is, it's an initiative that brings together volunteers from local business, from local universities, from local communities to help schools K-12 advance their movement to green their campus. So you can have projects as landscape projects, reading garden, installing rain barrels, to Green Apple Day of Service presentation to build that public awareness. So our local chapter, which is the Florida Gulf Coast, for the last 7 years, has inspired acts of service to benefit more than 9,000 students in our region. All those events across US and in more than 73 countries can be registered free of charge at the mygreenapple.org. Their website also provides more than 99 project ideas that all of us, can implement, not just in your school, but in our schools too, where your kids attend school, or if you have, a friend, all those ideas can be implemented by anyone. So last year we were very fortunate to have Temple Terrace Pharmacy School as our partner and provide the Green Apple Day 2017, bringing over 75 volunteers to Cork Elementary School in Plant City here near Tampa. We had the sponsorship of local business as Tampa International Airport, Tampa Bay Train, the Phoenix Agency, the Southern Irrigators, and Dragonfly Landscape Companies. We also had the collaboration of students from University of South Florida. It was a challenge project done in one day. And I brought some pictures of before and after. And I'm sure the Cork Elementary Students are very happy with the surprise that was done over the weekend. So that's how it looks like, you know, after 6 hours of volunteer service. And those are more pictures. I'm very proud because my daughter, she's 11 and she really worked hard on that project. So, and she's asking me, where's the next Green Apple Day of service? So, I'm going to leave that for us to try to show in a little bit at the end of the presentation, which is a 30 seconds video from Center for Green School about the Green Apple Day of Service and where we learn matters. So Center for Green Schools also provide tools, you know, for our partners to further, you know, get additional information on how to educate teachers and staff administrators about the Green Classroom Professional Certificate. We were able to pass some promo codes and for Turner-Bartels K-8 School to take a look and see if it would be of interest, you know, to invest. That will be an individual certificate for each teacher or administrator. Center for Green Schools also provide a learning lab, which is a K-12 online sustainability curriculum content with over 500 high-quality lessons that can be assessed by an individual or a school, depending on the type of subscription, and I highly recommend as well. Other ways to go further from the Green Apple Day initiative are attending 2 conferences that Center for Green School supports. The major one is the Green School Conference and Expo that happens every year around May 2018, and this year is going to be in Denver, Colorado. It's a 3-day conference and expo. And the next one will be right here in Tampa this year, which is called Ed Space. Will happen November 7 to 9. It's the future of educational facilities, and we are supporting the initiative too. So all those tools can be accessed on the Center for Green Schools.org to help partners like your school to transform, again, you know, your place, your school, in a more safe, beautiful, green, and healthier learning environment. If you need additional information or would like to get more assistance, the volunteers at U.S. Green Building Council here in Tampa Bay can help you. And the email is info@usgbcflorida.org. I wanted to thank you again, Turner-Bartels K-8 and the partner Temple Terrace Pharmacy School for hosting the Green Apple Day 2018 this year. Thank you.
Thank you.